Okay, one thing I forgot to bring out when we were doing single stick was the lob tick with tick blow. Okay, so lob tick is just a strike that goes through. With tick is a retracting blow. So when we do lob tick with tick, lob tick with tick, you go through, trap it, and then retract it. So all the way through, retracting blow, all the way through, retracting blow. So that's what the lob tick with tick is with the single stick. Okay. Now we're getting into stick and dagger. So what you have to know for the basics is just the angles. So just like you're using your Lacoste angles, we feed the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the same with the stick, but we just add the thrust with the knife. So we go 1, feed the dagger. 2, feed the dagger. 3, feed the dagger. 4, feed the dagger. 5, feed the dagger. So again, that's 1, dagger, 2, dagger, 3, dagger, 4, dagger, 5, dagger. Later on, when you get advanced, you're going to learn to fin these with your deflections. He's feeding them, and you start to do follow-ups. And then you pick up the dagger. And then maybe you work here like that. You pick up the dagger. Number 3, the dagger. Number 4, pick up the dagger. And 5, and pick up the dagger. Okay, that's what we call stationary numerato. And then later you get into circle and so forth. Okay, so right now you just have to know how to feed the angles. So you'll be prepared for that down the road. Okay, the next thing is a 4 count. In the 4 count, we just do this. I strike, I thrust, I slash, and I thrust. So again, strike, palm down, thrust, slash, palm up, thrust. You just have to remember to chamber your stick after your first one. 1, it chambers, 2, 3, 4. So strike, thrust, slash, thrust. Remember, this is a knife, so don't just kind of hold it here like this to your side. Aim it toward your opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if I'm working the 4 count with a partner, it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using lateral footwork as I come in, both of us. Okay, we're just coming out. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow. We go 1, we thrust, we slash, and we meet it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Later on, by the time you're probably about red belt, you have to know all of your 4 to 8 count, which is like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And the last thing in your stick and dagger series is the pool cue and the bonk cow. So he feeds the number 1. You're meeting the stick. This is where you get into your first kind of deflection. If I didn't have a stick and dagger, it would be like this. And that's what we call an inside sweep. Okay? So since you don't have just your hand, you have a weapon, you place this just like this. Stick. You're here with your knife. And then we do a counterclockwise, getting ready to do a strip here for the snake. Okay, so when I come in here like this, I come up. He stabs me, so I strike down with the stick, push it to the side, strike with the knife, and then I lock it right with my elbow. I pull down and control with the knife, and I use the stick. This is where it gets its name, pool cue. A bonk cow is simply the spear, so I hold it like this, and I come in with the spear. Okay, so slow again. 1, 2. I go over here with a snake, and my intentions might be to do this, strip it, right? But right when I get to this point, he stabs, so I hit down, lock it up, and I use my disarm here. Okay, and the question is, where is the disarm? Okay, when I go from here, like this, the disarm is when he goes out. Full cue, okay, the knife is up. So slow, don't cross the center line though. When you're training, you gotta be careful because the stick would not be here because you really hit the hand. Okay, so you gotta understand and not violate center line when you guys are practicing together. Okay, otherwise, if you came across center line, I would have to take that with maybe caveat, right? You don't want to go for it, but you assume you hit the hand. And again, these are real classical techniques. I would never want to really go inside like that. That's why we have other techniques. And if he feeds the knife, we disarm different ways. hand-eye coordination, you understand a little bit about the tradition and history of the art. That's why I want you to learn this, okay? Because there's a lot of classical ones that they do, like that, number 12. Right? So anyway, go here, hit down in the hand. Okay, so take it here, snake, hit down the hand when he stabs. You're up here, down. Push it to the side, place in the stab, lock it in with your elbow. So I have his hand trap with the knife, pull down, pool cue, or bong count. Okay, from this angle. And again, I inside sweep, I snake it, hit down to the hand, push it to the side, stab it, lock it up right here with the elbow. As I put this knife to his neck, I change my level, pull cue, or bring it up like a spear and thrust the spear. Any questions?
No, sir.
Let's go ahead and work it.
Sir.